Hey there. Today's question is, what is my opinion on people who post pictures of kids? First of all, I'd like to reword the question, okay? Because I don't have opinions on people who are posting pictures of their kids. I think that you want to post and share things that are really important to you and that you love and that you care about. And for most parents, that's their kids, right? And so I don't think that there's really like a negative thing to say about wanting to do that or in really doing that. But I think that there is a safe way to post pictures of kids. Right during school, when school first started in September, I actually saw this post by an FBI woman who works in cases of all things children related. And first of all, what a terrible but important job for her to have. And I loved the post that she did because she was really bringing to light about how to post back to school photos of your kids, right? And this is kind of what she said, all of those awesome photos where, the kid is holding the thing and it says, I go to this school and I'm in grade this and my favorite thing is this and this is what I say all the time and, whatever, all of the information, which is so fun for parents to be able to keep track of so that we can look back at our kids' lives and know what was going on at that point. But what you're doing by posting that photo with all that information is unfortunately giving that information to a predator who might be out there, right? And the sad thing is that there are predators out there, unfortunately everywhere. And sad fact is that a lot of predators are people that that are in the inner circle of that child. And so it's just like, it's really important to be aware of the difference of like posting a picture of your kid where there's no information attached to the photo, both like in the photo as in like what we were talking about, but also turning off like the location of where the photo was taken is really important, and that's in your phone settings. Yeah, and it's a good thing to be aware of like what you're posting and how you're posting it and who is your audience, right? And so for me, I have a daughter and I've got two stepdaughters and I went through, like when I first started using social media, it was like friends and family. And so I would post photos of the kids. And then I started to gain more understanding around predatory behavior and about predatory behavior online and all of that. And I ended up stopping posting photos of my kids because of the fact that I was putting them potentially in risk. Does that make sense? So I don't have opinions on parents or people who are posting pictures of their kids. Like, post away, but be aware of who is seeing that photo, the information that you're giving away in that photo, and what kind of photo it is. What is the kid doing? What is the kid wearing? And that kind of thing. And then one other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention is the fact that one day that kid is going to be a teenager and that teenager is going to be an adult and they're going to have their own life going on. And are they going to want a bunch of photos of them all over the internet that they didn't really have a choice in the matter? Right? And so maybe when you're choosing to share photos of your kids online, like I said, figure out, if that location thing is on your phone and no information in the photos, and maybe post photos that aren't ones that are going to be super embarrassing for that person as an adult. Does that make sense? It's always nice for people, even little people or tiny humans, to have some sort of agency over themselves. And when they are, like, for example too, is that like with my child, I'll show her the photo that I might post and she gets to say yes or no. And it, like I said, it happens very rarely because my social media is no longer about like friends and family, it is now a vast community and a vast network of people all over the globe of whom I don't know personally, right? And so I've taken all of those things into consideration. And so it's rare that I post a photo, but if I do, she always has consent. Like the choice to consent or not consent. Does that make sense? I think it does. And that's what I have to say about that.